Hello friends, Kalen here. Today we're going to dive into a subject I'm extremely passionate about, and that's performance management. And two things that really brought this to light over the last week. I started rereading the book How I Raised Myself from Failure to Success in Selling by Frank Bettger. It's a must read if you're in sales or in sales management. The second thing is something that my beautiful wife Brooke and I have been experiencing at our local gym here recently. There's a trainer and his client. This client is constantly texting, gossiping, sitting down, making excuses, and he's not pushing himself. Well, that's the responsibility of the trainer, really, to push him, to help take him to the next level, to redefine and shape his body. That's how the relationship is supposed to work, much like a leader is to an organization, to drive, to push, to hold them accountable. Well, there's three things that popped in my mind that I feel could be going on in their relationship: familiarity, dependency, and or complacency. Well, familiarity. Maybe they're friends, they go way back, or they're too close, so he can't push him hard enough. He can't show him that tough love. The second thing, dependency. Maybe he needs him more than the client actually needs the trainer. Maybe he needs his fees. Maybe he doesn't want to go look and source somebody else to fill those hours or that role, right? Like as in the company. Or the third thing, maybe it's complacency. Maybe this trainer has been doing this so long, he's okay with people just doing so-so. Maybe he doesn't have this fiery passion inside of him to take all of his clients to the next level, to really push them, to make them sweat and force themselves to go to that next level, to make them work longer than they're comfortable with, to really push them. So familiarity, complacency, and dependency. Have you seen these occur within the organization that you work in? I'm sure it happens to the best of them. So you cannot have accountability without consistent accounting practices. So if there is not a scheduled structure in place to measure the inputs, not the outputs. See, a lot of companies spend their time looking at and managing the outputs, which are the revenues or the overall customer experience. They don't take the time to look at the inputs, which are your key performance indicators, okay? How quick a customer goes from entering a restaurant to being seated, from being seated to getting the food. Those are daily performance indicators. Or a call center. Somebody calls in, how long does it take for the phone to be picked up? How long does it take for the phone to be picked up for the issue to be resolved? Indicators. Or for sales organizations, how many customers were contacted? What's their conversion rate? How many new referrals do they get? Tracking and measuring those key performance indicators on a daily basis. That is how you hold people accountable. Now, when you manage, you review the results. But if you want to lead and hold people accountable and grow your organization, you've got to get in there daily. Whether it's daily, weekly, monthly, you cannot delegate. You cannot delay the accountability practices within an organization. If you're not talking to the numbers, what you focus on, you get more of. If you're just looking at the results and you're not looking at the inputs that cause them, you're not going to drive your organization fast forward. You're going to slowly manage it and maybe see incremental gains. But if you really want to get that thing moving, get on top of your performance indicators. Hold the people in your organization accountable. Don't let them sit down and text and gossip and make excuses. Get after it, and you guys can see your organization start to rise faster than you ever have before. So have a great day. Thanks, guys.